Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dominique. I'm 24 years old, I live on my own, and I make videos on what my personal financing is like and my debt-free journey. So if you like those kind of videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Speaking of subscribing, we did pass 200 subscribers, which is awesome. So thank you all for your support with subscribing to this channel and liking my videos, and I love when you comment on them. Talking to you all in the comments is really fun. So I will be honest, I have been meaning to record more sit down talking to the camera kind of videos about different budgeting things, but I don't know, it's been hard to film lately with everything going on in the world, so just having this flat lay kind of budgeting setup is the easiest thing for me to do right now. But with that being said, we're gonna get into this right now. Today we are going over my paycheck number 2 budget for September. Now, if you saw my budget video for my first paycheck, you would have seen that it was a normal paycheck that came out. That's usually $911 is usually what all my paychecks are like. However, for paycheck number 2, that encompasses working on Labor Day, so I do get holiday pay for that. Holiday pay is double pay, so it's basically like if I were working 8 hours a day, I got paid for working 16 hours, which is pretty nice. I do enjoy that a lot. So as usual, I have already gone through some of my my areas here and filled them out already, just because they're always the same for the most part. They are not as variable as others, so I just like to put that in there first. So the total of my paycheck came out to be $1,103.47. Now, in my last video, I did mention, I believe it was my last video, I mentioned that I am subject to the payroll tax deferral. There's nothing I can do to get out of it. I already know this. I think someone commented explaining what the how it's repaid and stuff, and I do know that, I am aware of this, but my situation is a little bit different, and similar to a lot of people that I work with, our situation is a little bit different because we do not work a full 52-week period. Some of us are subject to not working, which if you've watched my videos for a while, you know that's why I have this intermittent category that I save money for, and there's been absolutely no guidance so far on what that means for us, because some of us will not be working during this time for that full-time period that the payroll deferral is going on for, just some of it. And then a lot of us are not working during the repayment period. So, and it's not something that our employer would repay. Our employer is different than private companies. If you've watched my videos for a while, like, you probably know that I have not said what kind of job I have, where I work. I like to keep that private. I like to show real numbers, but I like to keep the other things private. So you do have to bear with me with that, but just trust me that I know what I have to do in this case, with the guidance that we have been given, that we specifically, my colleagues and I, have been given. So I didn't reply to that comment just because I didn't know how to type it out in a way that made sense, so hopefully talking about it makes a little bit more sense. But if you have any questions, you can always ask in the comments down below. Anyway, we're gonna get into this. So My pay stub, I have already received it. It does have the paycheck total, and that is including the payroll tax, as if they did not take it out. But they do show the deduction in the payroll, in the payment stub, but they say specifically that that did not come out, that it's in this total. They just listed what it is. So I'm just taking this right now. This is what it said that 6.2 tax was on my paycheck. $90.72, and I'm gonna take that out immediately and then work from my new total, which is $1,012.75 now. This is going straight into my Ally account that I already have a bucket for taxes with my side gig, so that will be going into there. And then we'll go right back up to the top. So for rent, we always take out $4.05. Then for water, we'll take out $8. Electricity will be $35. Internet is always $27.50. We skip Spotify for the last half of the month. And then my workouts will be $13. I do think I'm gonna cancel the one that made me add $10 to each paycheck, just because I really don't use it. I actually don't use any of it anymore, but I do want to keep the cheaper one for when I do have the time to work out. Lately I haven't though, so we'll see. Anyway, we skip student loans for now. Car insurance, I did pay my car insurance for the month, so we are back to stuffing. And we add $40 a month, or a paycheck for that. So I'll take away 40. I do have some left over since I did get a 15% discount on it. But I'd rather just put in my normal amount just to be on the safe side. Renter's insurance, we take away 7 for that. Oop, okay, 1 second. It looks like I accidentally added the $13, so let me go back. 13 minus 40 minus 7. Okay, for car insurance, car maintenance, I add $10 in for that. And I do have to get my oil change. I hit another 10,000 miles. I've added 10,000 miles onto my car just this year, so I'm at 80,000 miles now, and I need to take it in to just get looked over, make sure everything's doing well, get an oil change, all that stuff. Medical is fully funded at $100, so don't need to worry about that anymore. Adventures, I add $10 into there. Wedding, I always add $20. My Ally account, I'll add $10. And then I add $10 into the joint savings account. Christmas, I add $5. And then intermittent always gets $40 now. Okay, moving on to the cash envelopes. Gas, I always put in $40. Groceries will get $80. Eating out gets $10. Entertainment gets $10. Spending, I'm adding another, I'm gonna add $60 just to cover the spending I did do. So the spending from last paycheck and this paycheck is all covering the Budget Moms Budget by Paycheck workbook that I purchased, and then new face masks that I purchased That's really the only thing I've kind of bought this month so far. So those things kind of cover that, and I've left it both in my checking account because we were online purchases. Then investing, I'm gonna keep that blank. And then I did forget to add card tabs at the top over here, so let me take away 60, and then $10 for the card tabs. Okay, I am left over with $162.25 that I can put into my student loans account, or put towards my student loans, I mean. Now, next month, I do want to purchase a coffee machine because I do like a pour over coffee every morning. However, I am so tired of doing that all the time because it's more labor intensive than just pushing an on button. So I think I might get like a Keurig, one of the smaller ones. I'm not sure yet. And I do want to put a little bit extra money towards that. And I did promise my fiance that I would buy him a new video game, the new Mario game that came out for the Nintendo Switch. I kind of like lost a bet, and so I have to get it for him. And that's expensive, so I think I'm gonna put $100 into the student loan account, and then the extra $62.25. I'm gonna make a rollover category because I want that money to count in October. I don't think this is gonna be an every time thing, but I don't want to add it to my spending here because that makes me feel like I can spend now, and I don't want to do that. I want to use this money in October. So I'm gonna just jot it down here, and then in parentheses I'm gonna put for October. All right, so that will kind of be hanging out in the checking account, but it will count for October. I don't want to use it now. Also, today's the first day of fall, the best season, and then October is the best month because it's spooky month. I hope you all were listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire last night on the 21st night of September. It's the only song you're allowed to listen to during that time. Alright, so I'm gonna, off camera, add all this up, make sure it adds up to the total here, and then I'll be right back. Alright, it did all add up like it should. So we have a zero-based budget. Well, I mean, this rollover here I guess wouldn't really count, but it's a zero-based budget because every dollar still has a purpose. So I will be going to the ATM today and getting money out for, let's see, what do I need to pull money out for? I need to pull money out for intermittent, for eating out, entertainment, and that's it. If you don't know, my ATM only gives me $20 bills, so I have to wait until categories add up to $20 before I can take money out from them. So yeah, that's all I have for right now, so I will be right back with the cash to stuff my envelopes. Okay everyone, I am back. I'll be completely honest with you, it's like a week later since I last filmed, and I don't know, no motivation to really do anything, or I'm just like busy doing other stuff that is just keeping my mind occupied. I don't know. And I'll be even more honest with you. This $20 didn't, or $80 here didn't even come from the ATM. It came from my gas envelope that I never use because where I go to get my gas, they don't take cash. And I drive by the ATM every day and I just haven't gone. So I'm taking the $80 out of that envelope to stuff the envelopes that do need to be stuffed. And then eventually I will take out that $80 from the ATM and then just put it back into the cash envelope. But I'm just gonna get right into it right now. Start that stuffing. Let me find my pen. Okay, so Adventures is not being stuffed, but we are Christmas is not being stuffed, but we are stuffing my intermittent. Also, I have an update on my intermittent. So because of everything going on and my work not being able, like some people still have not been able to come back into work because they're high risk or live with people with high risk and stuff like that. So the winter time we usually have less people working anyway, but I was going to be on intermittent. But now I'm going to be full-time all the way up until like the first week of January. So I really am only going to be on intermittent for 2 pay periods, which is pretty nice, because all of this money that I was saving up for, like I'm still going to save up for it. By the way, it gets $40. I'm putting $40 in now. I'm still going to keep adding to it, because this is only for like this year that this is happening. So next year will probably be what I was supposed to have for intermittent. So if I keep saving up for it, then I'll have even more for that time than I would have this time, which this time really like would not have been enough to cover even just my rent. But yeah, so update on that. So let me just count this out. I should have 360, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, $360. And I will put today's date on here for that. Okay, so that was intermittent. Put a check mark next to that. Also, if you hear sizzling in the background, do not worry. I'm just making my breakfast. Eating out, skipping that for now because that is in my other bag. Entertainment gets 20. So, oh, these are my sinking funds. I need my cash envelopes here. So entertainment gets 20. Put that in the top here. So I have 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $45. Okay. And then let me go grab my other envelope really quickly. Okay, eating out. I have some coins in here that I need to take out. Okay, eating out, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I will have 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Nope, that's not how math. 20, 25, 26, 27, 20, 20. Yeah, no, that is how, oh my gosh. Early in the morning, I guess. Okay, $29 in my eating out envelope. I have been pretty good with using cash when I go out to eat or pick something up, but that's usually for like fast food stuff because it's cheaper. But then when I went out to a restaurant, we ate outside the other day, and I wasn't really paying attention to what everything was adding up to, so I did have to use my debit card for that, so that was disappointing, but yeah. Okay, all right, that is everything that needed to be stuffed. Also, this rollover, I decided to just make it part of the buffer, my checking account buffer, but also I spent that money too, so for a gift, but yeah, that money was gone. So yep, we'll get into that though for my budget review at the end of the month, which is coming up real soon. But that, like I said, that's it for my stuffing, cash envelope stuffing here. So I will just let you all go. But before I do that, make sure you're all registered to vote. That deadline is coming up for a lot of states, so make sure that you are, that you've requested your absentee ballot if you've needed to, or you go in for early voting if your state allows that. Just do whatever you can to make sure that like you're practicing your civic duty to vote. And I hope you all are willing to do that too. So that's it for this video. I think I mentioned in the earlier part that we did hit 200 subscribers, which is awesome. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like button as well, and drop me a comment on what kind of videos you would like to see from me. And with that, I will see you all next time. Bye.